All right, Robin with Naked Fairy Apothecary, and I want to show you a little bit about how this frequency generator works. Right here I have hooked up a old phone to it, and what I did was I spliced the earphone jacks and put it through a male and female connector. I had to shave down the copper leads that run into the pyramid because they were too thick. And you have to use a pretty good pair of headphones to get a good communication going between the two sets of leads. All right, and this is my frequency generator, or a radionic device, if you will, and is a large quartz crystal with an electromagnet underneath it, basically, with leads running out, and the copper is wrapped around the quartz, and that is to amplify it. And you can also put your intentions in it, holds information, relays information, and the electromagnet activates it. It is in resin, boat resin. It's a 2-part epoxy that hardens like glass, and as it hardens, it heats and it shrinks, which gives the crystal that piezoelectric effect. And then you can put in a particular frequency. This is a square wave, and you can pick a square or a sine or music if you like, but I kind of sketch about other people's productions. I'd rather go with the pure waveform. You can turn up the volume, you can change the pulse rates, but in radionics they have what's called a stick pad, where you move your finger around until you get to a certain frequency and it stops, and that's where you set the dials. With this, you're just setting it at a particular frequency, that you want to activate, and it is running, it just turns itself off. And then you can use the radionic symbols. Yeah, I have some under here. See? So you can print off some radionic symbols and then use those as your activator as well. And I don't know how that compares to a radionics box, but this is just another method of generating frequency. It also works off of your, of course, your intentions. Our thoughts are energy. They produce what we manifest, really honestly. I mean, there's a trill to it, but it's not a matter of seeing it to believe it. We have to believe it in our minds to generate the frequency that matches whatever it is, that reality that we want to see. And that's just a science, meta-science, whatever you want to call it. But that is truly the way it works. And from all kinds of, self-help doctorates to The Secret to whatever, it comes down to the same thing. We are energetic beings. Our thoughts are energetic. That's how we produce the reality we perceive. And such a tangled web we weave. So anyway, that is how that works. And if you would like to buy one or have me make you one or show you how to make one, it's really pretty self-explanatory. You get a big electromagnet and you wrap up a large quartz and you put it in resin. This one's a little crooked, so I thought I'd keep it, but if you want a nice one, I can make you one. And you can go to nakedfairyhealingcrystals.com and see some of my other devices. I do have simpler ones, and occasionally I make videos about them. So stay in the light, have a wonderful day, and take care of your frequency.